Hey guys, it's official. The cat is out of the bag. The name of my game has been announced. It's Brink of Fate Origins. It's going to be part of my Brink of Fate series. But yeah, I'm excited for the video. We're going to talk about weather, starting with rain. Cue the intro. All right then, so let's dive right in. So we're going to start off with a struct. And what this is going to do is it's going to contain all of the information that we want to give to each of the weather effects. And this is going to be populated in this scriptable object list class that I'm making now. So we're going to make a list for each of the seasons, and then the weather manager is going to decide which of those lists to use based on what season it is. But yeah, so nice and easy stuff right now. I just thought I'd start off with the code. Let me know if you think this format works, or if you'd rather see all the visuals first. But yeah, see the season. This is where we're taking the information from, and that's being updated by our time manager and our events handler in this class. So like I said before, we change the list. Later on down the line, I'm going to have it change the weather based on a random chance for each day. At the moment, it only does it on the start, so it will continue that weather till the end of time at the moment. But it was just a test to make sure it works, which it does. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add the advanced day in the next video. But obviously, these things are steps. Like you can't just it takes a while to put these things together and record them as well. Like, like it takes a long time to not only learn how to do this, write it, and then actually put it into my own game, which I am making. Um, I'm planning on releasing next year. But then I have to record everything. I did consider a little while ago dropping the whole YouTube thing, just because it would save me so much time and making my game faster because I wouldn't have to like go back and record everything and make sure everything's seen so that you guys can see it. But I know I'm repeating my words. I'm tired today, guys. But yeah, so um, I did consider giving it up, but then I thought what I've learned could be of some use to you guys. So I do it for you guys. And also, it builds up hype for my game. Hopefully all of you guys who are watching, who actually watched, I mean, what are we, a few minutes in? Hopefully anyone who's watched this far will come and play my game. But yeah, anyway, so back to the video. So we've got the update weather list, and all that does is change like I said before, change the list based on the season. Now we're doing the generate weather function, and this is where we pick which of those weathers to instantiate based on a cumulative chance. This goes into the activate weather method, which will actually do that functionality. The generate weather is just the kind of picking class, so it chooses which weather to pick. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that generate weather function and just put that in an advanced day. I could have done it in this video if I'm honest, but I recorded this and I wasn't thinking about it at the time. This is post coding production right here. But I promise it'll be in the second video, so you'll be able to see that. But yeah, so then we've got our activate weather, and obviously we're putting all these null checks in just to make sure that it doesn't crash every time we play it if something goes wrong. I actually update this spawn position and the instantiate function in the next line. In the next, yeah, I did record it. Just making sure I did record it. I update this in the next video. just so it follows the camera. Because for the rain, it was fine. You can notice that it wasn't because it was a child of the weather manager, which is a static, like it doesn't move. But the camera obviously moves with the player, so we want it to follow the camera. I didn't really think about that at the time. When I got around to making the snow, it was blatantly obvious that it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. But yeah, this is all nice and simple. I might tweak this a little bit in the future. I didn't really put too much thought into this. I was tired when I did it. So I kind of just I did, yeah. I had a solution. It works, but I don't think it's the best way to do it. Like for example, I've got an empty game class, so the hierarchy for my particle effects, weather particle effects, are an empty game object, and then as a child of that, we've got a particle system, and then you got sub emitters and stuff if they do have them. But I could just use the main game object as the particle effect, which I think would probably be a better way. Obviously, we're searching in this method for particle systems in like the children rather than on the game object itself. Shouldn't be too hard to fix. I just didn't go back and fix it at the time. Like I said, recording, it takes so long trying to like do these things. Here I am just stealing this from my season manager. Now, I did consider, in the interest of not repeating code, I did consider combining my season manager and my weather manager. But I mean, but if it gets to the point where they're not too big and I've finished them, they're not too big, then I might do. But we'll see. Here we are making a little raindrop. So we're just making a raindrop that we're going to use for the particle effect itself. And then also, obviously, we're going to need some splashes as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some splashes. It's funny saying going to, and like obviously I'm watching the video right now and recording this audio. I did this like, when did I make these splashes? Like 2 days ago. So I say I'm going to, but I already did. So yeah, it's a weird concept. I was quite happy with these splashes actually. I thought they were really cool. But yeah, I might speed this part of the video up. Come on, you left me with nothing to talk about. But yeah, so all we're going to do is we're going to go into Unity and we're going to put all these into the particle effects. So with regards to that, I had already made the particle and I couldn't be bothered to make it again. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the particle effect and I'll show you all of the settings that I used. Here's the list, by the way. So this is the first one. And I'm just changing my weather enum to account for all the different weathers that I'm probably going to have. I might have some extra ones later down the line and add them in, but I think this is a pretty solid basis for now. But yeah, and what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. But yeah, so I'd already made the rain effect, and I was so happy with it. I couldn't be bothered to make it again on camera. So I'll just go through the effects, so you'll be able to see what I do with it. I only add. I was going to add sunny and rain, but then I thought actually I was going to add them all basically, but I just wanted to test that it worked. So I thought I'd start with the rain since I had the particle effect already made. Not really sure what I'm going to do for sunny because it's just normal, isn't it? But maybe I'll add some like lighting or something. Obviously cloudy, I'm going to have some cloud particle effects, which will be cool. But here we are, so rain, and on the main game object, I've just added a sound effect. It's not how I do things in my project structure. But it was just a quick chuck it in. I've got an audio manager that handles all the audio, handles the volume levels and everything. I just couldn't be bothered to add it in for testing purposes, you know. I just wanted to get it in, get it working, and then I could, make some promo for it, and just see it working. Obviously, I'm going to do that in the back in my own time. I'm also going to add the rain particle effect and all the other particle effects. I've got a pool manager that I am using, sorry, for all my other effects. And since obviously the rain particles, I mean, you're looking at what, 1,000 particles generated like on a constant loop. So on rainy days, it's really gonna ramp up the latency, like the amount of CPU usage you're gonna use. CPU, GPU. I'm not a tech guy, guys. I'm learning. But I just know that a lot of particles means a lot of, you know, memory. It's a lot of data. But yeah, so the best way to minimize that is using a pool manager. So it will just recycle. It only has to generate the particles once, and then it will just recycle those, which is really clever. It was explained to me very well in the Udemy course that I was following. But I just need to go back and again, there's another thing I need to do is just add all these. I'm just going to make all the prefabs first. I might explain if you guys want to. Leave it in the comments, by the way, if you do. I might put the pool manager into the next video. I'm not going to do it in this one, just because I got some other things. Let's have a look. Have rain water crops. That's going to be interesting. So actually, I think I might put that in this video, in the next video. Sorry, this is video 1, and then we're gonna do snow in the next video. I'm excited for that. And also I'll probably tweak the code. Yeah. In the next video, I'm gonna do the pool manager, and I'm gonna do rainwater crops. I've got a plan, guys. It's a loose plan, but it's a plan nonetheless. And also I want to add that advanced day in that I mentioned earlier. So when the day advances, it picks a different weather based on that cumulative chance. All right, so that's it for rain. Now it's just time to test. Obviously, I have the benefit of hindsight, so I know that it works already. Might not be perfect, but it works. It's in the game. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I'm definitely got a lot of edits and tweaks to make to it, especially in the code as well. So it's a long way from finished, but it's a good start. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video on a little video. We might as well end where we started. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, follow, subscribe, comment on the videos, say hi. It's always nice to meet new people, and I'll absolutely reply. But yeah, it's been a pleasure, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.